You have made a report under Sharia law.
Sharia, yeah.
And against Saiful.
Yes.
And so far you have not, taken an oath on the Quran. You have not, you have not sworn the Quran. Do you see this as a negative point? How would the Malays perceive this?
Now, if I were to ask you, what does the Quran say on oath taking? What does the Sharia say on oath taking? Do you know?
No, sir.
Okay. Now let me tell you, from authority, Sheikh Hardawi, Sheikh Taha, Mufti of Perak, the former Mufti of Wilayah Persekutuan, Tuan Guru Haruddin, Tuan Guru Ning Aziz, consensus advised me against oath taking for a criminal offense. In any criminal offense in Islamic law, the burden of proof is on the accuser, which is similar with the Western or civil or secular law. Alright. Now, the Sharia provision provides for any criminal offense to be proven because either the accuser will be punished for not giving evidence or the accused punished for committing the offense. If you go to oath taking now on the advice of Putra Amno, then you actually absolve us of penalty in this world. But this is important to know because Utusan Malaysia and even Straits Times suddenly Kalimullah become quite religious talking about oath taking these days. They are suggesting that we take the oath taking. Now, I say under what provision? Where in the Quran, where in Islamic law, where in the Sharia? I am guided by these scholars. Now, you go to court, the Sharia, because if you do, for example, if I agree now, then what is the principle? Is that once I swear, both the accuser and the accused swear, then you absolve all procedures in the court. Both will be forgiven because then penalty only for Allah. You leave it to Allah. That is why the oath taking is referred to in Islamic law in the category called li'an, the problem between husband and wife. The problem in the room, each accuse each other, no evidence, then they go to court so that they are saved from all these other finding, investigations, embarrassment, and they leave it to Allah. They get the most and they leave it to Allah. Why should at this stage, of course, I leave it to Allah, but I want the due process. I want the due process. That's why we have gone to Sharia court. If the Sharia court at the stage demands that, I will do it. But not on the instigation of Putra Amno. That's my point. It's good that you ask this question. At least I can at least clarify. But in Malay tradition, as Sheikh Yusuf Khatawi asked, Anwar, do you want to follow Malay culture or Islamic law? Because Malay culture sometimes they swear, but you shouldn't swear by the Quran because you go by the Quran. This is Islamic law. So Datuk Khairusani, the Mufti of Perak, came out quite strongly on this. Sheikh Taha Jabir Alwani, one of the world's authority in Islamic jurisprudence, have written these 5 points views on the issue of Qazaf and oath taking is in Arabic, English and Malay. And I would suggest some of you read some of that because there's an elaborate discussion on that. The media, particularly the UMNO control media, wants to portray and put me as if I'm on the defensive. But why? Is there medical evidence? Is there anything? Suddenly somebody comes up, I'm going to take oath. I mean, a question by a great alim says this. You go to the prison today, ask most robbers, rapists, whether they are prepared to take oath taking. He says 99% would be prepared to do that. It is a mockery and abuse of religion. And don't put me to that. I am prepared, advised to cooperate with the police. And Shahna said, the question whether I'm delaying, what delay? What is it that the police want that I have not given? Strip naked, yes. What did the media say? I wasn't forced. If you are under police custody, you are asked to strip naked, what do? You strip naked. Your private stats check, pass check. I want to tell you, if you feel yourself innocent, They want to meddle with your private parts. You are happy about it? This is not something that at my age, going through, you expect me, and I did concede on that. And they have to check my illness. And they're also supposed to play around with it as part of the medical examination. You think you like it? No. Does it satisfy some of these lackeys and henchmen or henchwomen in the media? Or no, they don't. They want us to submit everything. And I've explained, the only issue now is blood. But they have DNA. Get me one DNA expert or medical expert who agrees with their view now. They have specimen of my DNA, 98 until 2004. At least 5 to 6 specimens of my blood. The person who accused me is still under police custody. Amazing. The police can direct him to do anything now. No access to anybody else. And now you have the blood, you have that. And now you want to trick me into giving my sample. Oh, but you don't trust the system. You are either blind or totally ignorant if you say that my going through what I did, you can trust the system. You realize what happened to the mattress, the 13 spots where my DNA was found in 1998. You remember that? Where mattress was used in court by Musa Hassan to show that I was illicit sexual relationship. Okay, what was said? The chemist was asked, the 13 spots, what were they? Sperm. Challenged by an international expert, what did he say? No, I don't know. I can ascertain it's DNA, Anwar's DNA. But why did you say sperm? Police told me. I mean, you want me to go through again? And then, what happened? They amended the charge. Augustine Paul, now promoted as federal court charge, expunged the record. Now, I'm sorry I got to go back to this because it has happened. It is grossly unfair for rational, like-minded Malaysians to deny this and push me through this just because you are on the other side of political spectrum. It's just grossly unjust to expect it.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Hold on, there's some slide, some delay. Right, sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, I must apologize when we come to this question. You know, it's a matter of human dignity and honor. Yes, Anwar is a politician. Yes, Anwar happens to be public enemy #1 of the powers that be. They take it very personal. But don't sell your soul just to defend your job. You don't want this to happen to you, to your wife, your children. I said I'm innocent of this charge, and I've given all the cooperation. That's why I challenge them for the alibi, for medical examination, and I tell you, even if they do decide to charge, if they can give an iota of evidence to support the case, they don't have. This is not 98, 99, where they can have the whole scoop and then charge things 5 years earlier, and we were left defenseless with a judge who says everything adduced in our favor as irrelevant. Baik, sekali lagi saya ucap terima kasih atas kesabaran saudara. Dan saya ulangi, saya minta maaf kalau penjelasan itu nampak bila terutama menyentuh soal pribadi. Saya ingat kadang-kadang orang anggap ini macam sandai orang politik, ikut seronok. Ini dia macam main-main. Dia tak tahu ini nyawa orang, maruah orang, penghinaan berterusan. Saya ada isteri dan anak-anak, dan zalim bagi orang yang cuba mempermainkan isu ini. Saya tidak bertikai kalau siasatan baik mahkamah syariah atau oleh polis secara profesional. Tapi saya ada pengalaman bagaimana penipuan berlaku dan oleh yang demikian. Dan saya ada syak wasangka kerana pemain yang sama. Dalam polis yang terlibat sekarang, Musa Hassan, KCP Rotuan. You baca rekod 98-99. Bagaimana peranan orang-orang. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.